talk about this one too. What it is? Yes, it's a worm. Well, let me get a little bit close because I can see. It says airworms are decomposers. That means it helps where you put it on the grass or you put it on the dirt. They help the dirt to be perfect to plant some flowers or some tree, trees with fruits. So they are very good helping for the agriculture. Earthworms do not have eyes or nose or ears. Yep. So you know how they feel? I guess by the vibrations. Airworms have some segments along the body. Do you see all the little segments? See all these little lines? That's what they have in all their body. Airworms live under the soil and on little holes on trees. That's where they love to live because it's moist right there. They love moist dirt. They hibernate during the winter. So during the winter, they get hide and they stay there because they're cold. And they don't come out until it's spring and the sun coming out. That's when they come out. They live in all the whole world. But guess where they can live there? Antarctic. And you know why? Because it's ice and cold. So they can live there. They like wet and moist and warm. And some people, they think they're bugs. And some people say, no, they're not bugs. They're annelids. That is another type of animal. So this is our bug for today. Earthworms. And I have one more right here. Ooh, look at this. It's a centipede. You know how many legs they have? They say they have 100. I don't know if it's true. Let's see if it says right here. Centipede never have 100 legs. See, sometimes they have 50 legs. But I don't know why people think that they have 100 legs. And the number of the centipede legs can change through its life. So sometimes it can have more, sometimes it can have less. But they never have 100, like people think. They are carnivorous. Remember what did I tell you? Yes, they like to eat other insects too, and they like to eat plants too, but they like to eat another insects. There's some centipedes that they're so big and they're so beautiful that people like to have it as pets. I don't think I would like to have this as a pet. What do you think? Centipedes are good mothers. So when they have the babies, they take care of the babies very, very well. And they're fast too. And you know why? Because they have all these pieces right here and they move like that too. So they're fast when they move. And they like to be where it's dark. They prefer the dark and moist environments. So this is a centipede. See? And later on our books, you're going to learn more about this. And you have an activity, a small group, where you're going to make a centipede. And see how many legs you're going to have there, right, okay? And I have one more. Look, a snail. You see how beautiful it is? Before they have on the little shelf, there's logs. Or when they have the shell, they call it snails. The snails can have lungs or gills depending on the species of their habitat. Some marine snails actually can have lungs and some land-based snails have gills. And snails, like animals that do not have a shell, are usually called slugs, right? Most snails have a ribbon tongue. See? That one? Well, that's not the nose, that's the tongue. And they contain thousands of microscope teeth. Can you believe they have teeth right there? Can you imagine how small they are? And their tongue works like a file. They nip the food into pieces. So with that little tongue, they got many tiny pieces so they can eat. The majority of the snakes are herbivorous, so they don't eat another insects. They love to eat only green leaves, grass, fruits, and flowers. And when they're in the garden, they can be growing under 45 centimeters. So it's a pretty big size. And they move along. The snails behind, they leave a trail. They moving, and all the little thing that is behind there, you can see the trail right there. Like when you get your finger wet and you go like this on the floor, maybe you can see a little trail on the water. Well, that's the way they leave behind there when they're walking. And depending on the species, because they have a lot of species of the snails, they can live 5 to 25 years. That's a lot of years. And they're good for the agriculture and garden. But sometimes they don't like it because they love to eat leaves. So they help in that one way, and another way don't, because they eat the leaves. So this is the snail. And you're gonna have a small group where you're gonna make a snail too. Well, this is all our animals for this week. You can see this every day this week. And if you go to YouTube or you go on the internet and you find more information about these animals, or tell your mommy, see, look, Miss Rodriguez says this, but look, this one has got more information, okay? So I hope you have a good Monday and a good week. And I hope after this week, we can get together, okay? I love you and I miss you. Bye.